Comedian Bill Maher made an inappropriate comment, including a word commonly used to describe African Americans derogatorily 2 weeks ago. Then comes, or was it 2 weeks ago? It feels like maybe it was less than that, but I digress. Then he comes back, has prominent African Americans on his show, and they proceed to criticize him and flog him. What is the common denominator here? Well, there's two. There's Bill himself and the fact that this is all done on his show, which, I don't rush to the television set to watch. I'm sorry, I just don't. I'm not saying it's not good television, but it's not good in this instance. Why? Because he basically used a very sensitive situation for ratings and money. If you watch someone, if you watch me here on YouTube, if you watch Bill on his show, if you watch Dancing with the Stars, if you watch Psych on USA Network, if you watch The Walking Dead, if you go to the movies and watch Wonder Woman, which I, by the way, I recommend you do because it's a great show. I can go on and on and on with the examples. You are using your eyeballs to give attention to someone's content. For whatever reason, you're doing it. And that's precisely what's happening with Bill Maher. And he's using a very terrible subject and a very bad situation, or bad situation, not a very bad situation, I can think of some worse ones, basically to put himself out there and say, punish me, it's okay, I'm making money in the process. Punish me, I deserve it, I'm raking in bank in the process. Punish me, I deserve it, I know I was wrong, but you know what? I'm making money as you do it. What is that? And if he does that, does that mean he's really sorry? I don't think so. He planned that action. Bill Maher calculated in his head, how do I best take a risk here, obtain ratings, and make myself relevant yet again? And he chose that route. He just did. It says nothing good about him at all, because not only does it say that he's willing to all but sell his soul to the devil for ratings, it also says that he has no real respect for the damage the use of such words causes to some of us in the United States, particularly some of us who are African American. Okay? That's what he said. Myself, I never use words like that, and I don't want them used toward me. I don't care what you look like. You could be polka dot. You could claim that you're from Mars. You could say, hey, I was born on Alpha Centauri. I didn't know. It doesn't matter. It's still not a good thing to do. When I was growing up in the Chicago 1960s, at that time, Polish jokes were, sadly, the rave, And I, at 6 years old, didn't want to hear them and didn't tell them because it hurt the feelings of people who were Polish or Polish descent. That's wrong. And I was 6 and recognized that. So if I'm wired to not want to hurt somebody else's feelings, why do you think I want somebody out there to try to hurt mine? Think about what I just said in the context of what Bill Maher has done. And then ask yourself, is Bill Maher correct in his actions? I would hope the answer that comes out of your head and through your mouth is no. What Bill Maher did was completely wrong. He trolled the black community for ratings and money on a large scale. That's not good. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube. Stay tuned.